But watch out. We're in your walls and we're watching.
I mean, people know me as Sasu in your pants. You are Goldie in your walls.
Yeah, Goldie in your walls.
Spooky stuff. I'm gonna.
You might have a fish infestation, but
oh my!
Listen,
I don't even know what that looks like. A fish infestation. Can you imagine? The super comes back and is like, "You've got a fish infestation." Like,
yeah,
which fish?
You've got just a family
Hopefully
of small
beta
fries.
fish? No, then they like they fight each other. You can't have beta fish in this thing.
Yeah.
Piranhas?
Piranhas, maybe. Well, would that...
Piranha infestation's crazy.
If you keep them well fed, probably be fine.
What are they eating?
No.
That's horrifying. Well-fed piranha infestation. That sounds like a pickup name.
True. All right, you guys
everybody write that down.
You guys have your next pickup team. First come, first serve.
Yes, but both of these teams gonna come to Splat Zone's Bluefin in just a second here. We're gonna see if they were honest on their sheets. We are seeing a Flingza, which I don't believe I saw. And as you mentioned, yeah.
JC Coney on the heavy edit.
Unfortunately, no aerospray though.
No, Anthony opted for the Flingza this time.
What a weapon pool, but I understand I can be a little bit all over the place myself. But Solus gonna get that pick over there on right and
already flanking.
Yeah, gonna go for the flank. That's going to be especially difficult because I think you have that edit up there. And certainly not expecting to have the Luna there, and there's nowhere to run.
Yep, they've got that flat, and it's just, you cannot get too close or else that Luna will catch you out.
Yes, but Solus is still alive up until then anyways, and then you have the Flingza just getting rid of those people, doing a bit of cleanup, and Luna making their way into mid. That is going to be, looks like possibly the cap, but it seems like JC Cody here said absolutely not. I'm locked in. You go no further than this. And they haven't lost the zone this entire time.
Exactly. That clock is still ticking. Ooh, that was a scary bomb, but it didn't go off the time. The clock is still ticking down though, and they need to get this zone back very soon, or else it's not looking good.
I think that's what these strikes are for, hoping to get something going. Not going to happen. The Kraken comes out, but, you know, it's two-sided here. Like, hopefully they get the picks that they need to get that zone ultimately, but Solus is still up. I think they're just going to let them get that control, take the 70-point penalty, and see what they can do from behind.
It seems like Solus is going for another flank, but they're watching them. Ooh, catching that jump out. They've got the hammer.
Toss it. Don't quite find anything. It doesn't take register anywhere, but that drop from Rockman be immediately going to be checked there for the overextension.
Oh my
and
goodness.
Solus is on their way to some flow aura because they are just going at it. Ultimately, they do go down. Luna Raven has that cooler out for their teammates because they were at a 70-point, I think, penalty, and they've already made it down to the point.
Exactly. This is like I told you, you gotta watch out. Oh, we've got another flank. Oh, this. Oh my goodness! What a reach slider.
Oh my gosh! And a little bit of
disrespect
that we see there. And I see why, because as you mentioned, getting those picks on Thunder, nasty work there from the economy.
Exactly. Listen, if you're one trick, if you're good with your weapon, you can do anything to put your art to. Remember that, kids.
Yes, don't let your dreams just be dreams. If you want to get a double on-stream on Thunder, that could be you. But Solus, a very unfortunate go down to that stage hazard in the water. But I think they've made some good time. Possessed Pecharunts, they've just been struggling to even get into that zone. It seems like Valid's Splashout just has everything on lock.
Yeah, they've like taken the zone a couple times. They just cannot keep control. They've got Peasants out, and it looks like, oh, they're sliding in. Oh, denying that cap. Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is just going to be it. They don't have the time to get back into zone. So really, that is going to be a dominant win for Valid Splashout. And you see,
I survived Bluefin zones. They survived Bluefin zones.
Listen, all of us Dapple attenders, we all have the sticker. I have it myself in my...
Yeah.
You did it. You survived. Yeah, Zen. I love that for you.
Listen, on bluefin zones, you either eat or get eaten. It's a dog. It's a squid eat squid world out there.
Yeah, I guess so. So validly, they are splashing out at the end there now that they have survived bluefin zones. Some may argue the game's really begin because you have these stages and modes that people are a little bit more familiar with.
More familiar, more comfortable, less strange, I'll say. But this is a very not a very like lockout heavy map. There's a lot of opportunities for flanking. There's
Optical drop is by.
Oh, coming out?
Oh.
For the Valentine's Big Dapple? Wow.
We have a
Love is in the
come
air.
out straight on stream, but they said, see, that's optical timing. They said, listen, right in between sets, I'm going to drop the come out moment, and then we're going to keep it running. But we do have a switch, I believe, onto that decab. We weren't seeing that before, and I don't think any changes on the side of Valid Splashout, if I'm not mistaken.
No, they're keeping it the same combo.
Oh, but we do see a crab edit. I feel like we did not see that before. I would have noticed it for sure. But I think right off the top, you have two members of Possessed Pecharunts going down. So Valid Splashout is going to take that tower. I think the economy taking a lot of damage, but ultimately they're on that buffer. They've got that shield. They can protect themselves with this damage.
Like, you may underestimate Vanilla Under, but that, using the Reef Slider to keep the tower is very interesting. But, you know, if you've got that shield, it's like a on-demand bubble almost, you know?
Yeah, it gives you like a lot of shielding. It stays open. You don't necessarily have to worry about the mechanics of lettering it open and close. But you see, I think in the meantime, Possessed Pecharunts has taken the tower back. They're making their way back into mid, but you always have to watch for Solus, especially on a place like Mako Mart, where AoE can be so strong. And you see two of those members are going down, and Valid Splashout just takes that tower right back from where it came from.
This brush might be coming in for a play, though. I'm not sure. It looks like Solus is waiting there to catch them out. Oh, no, they're coming up. I wonder if the brush jumped out. I don't see them. Oh, no, they're cracking it.
Oh my gosh, but it's just going to be them, and they're only not down because they're literally invulnerable. Actually, I would say Rockman has to get out of there. They don't. Ultimately, they get canceled out of their end lag, and I think that is looking like a free ticket to that final check, especially with 3 members down. I think this just might be it for Valid Splashout.
Not quite yet. Anthony's on the tower, and they're trying to bring it back to the Oh, they died, but they do. That is still progress. Even though it doesn't seem like it, that tower's moving back, and that means they have more time to control it.
Yeah, you know, if you just knock out, there's just not much you can do at that point. So it's very important that they're able to stop what seems like an unstoppable push, especially on a place like this. With their checkpoint, you can be so close to that check that sometimes, you know, it's just kind of GG's after that. So Possessed Pecharunts, once again, they're going to have to lock in and make sure that they don't go down, because it feels like every time we're looking at the UI, at least one member is down, and that's just not going to do for a push.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it looks like they're coming back now. I would say that bomb catches both of them out.
Golly, and I think along with that that jet
oh
there,
my goodness, Solus getting the wipeout and aura and hammer.
Oh my gosh, what something to be reckoned with, but I think gladly Rockman B does shut that down, says I don't want to deal with that. Go ahead and go down there. Once again, the economy really interestingly just using that Reef Slider to prolong the time on the tower, and I think that while they do go down, they have the strikes out, they have the specials. I will point out, they have very aggressive specials on Possessed Pecharunts, so they really should be using this to their advantage in order to push.
For sure. That bubble was out for a reason. Oh my goodness, another wipeout. They're all just on the tower, unfortunately, and just got caught out. cannot group up against the blaster, like you said before.
Yeah, I think Golby, there's an issue here with Possessed Pecharunts just holding hands wherever they are, and there's just too strong of an AoE weapon for them to be able to do that, and I think that is going to be low aura, perhaps for Soda Puckleo on the backline with that big bow, and I think Luna Raven in a really good place to defend there, make sure that they don't get the knockout, but that's not where they have to be. Look at them, they're at 83 with 1 minute left. What they have to do is push.
Yeah, that they need to like get some points on the board, and oh, what is the economy doing? Well, they try to
dive.
Yeah, they've got those bubbles out, but it just disappears so fast. They really need to make them last if they want to actually push their power forward.
Oh my god.
Oh, they're on. They got past a checkpoint though. That's not nothing, honestly. That's a very good checkpoint to get past.
Yes, but this is going to be the hardest checkpoint, I'd argue, to get past in any sort of time. Like, it's in the perfect place, but that is going to be a wipeout with 23 seconds left. So, Possessed Pecharunts, they're now in the position, especially because they're down by 1 game, where they're just going to have to dive the tower and see what they can get done.
Yeah, anything can happen here, but it is going to be very, very hard to come back from this. Yeah, with only 1 left. Yeah. 3 seconds left. Maybe they can get that bomb? No. Unfortunate. But a very good play from both teams.
Yeah, I think they had that bomb there, but someone just would have to touch the tower, hopefully dive it, get on there to go into that overtime, but they're just going to come short. I think that this was a tough match for them, but you know, your team really showed out. They had you on commentary, you know.
Yeah, I was hyping them up.
Exactly. I think that certainly possibly helped them get the win in the end. Wait, who was your sub? What were they playing?
JC something. They were the one on the heavy edit.
I regret to inform you that we cannot see what that is.